So it's a very interesting math, and it's a very important math. It's very important, very important for your CQ exam. So let's pay full attention while solving this type of math, because it's a very situation based math. Like doing the things like subtracting, multiplication of the fraction is very easy, but if you can't just get the question like what we are saying to find out, then it's just waste to just know how to do this, how to do fraction multiplication. That will just come to no use. So you just need to understand the question. So it says the weight of a bucket full of water is 16 1/2 kg. If 1/4 of the bucket contains water, weight means 5 1/4 kg, then determine the weight of the empty bucket. That means we are given a bucket. Let's just draw a bucket. So suppose, okay, I just draw very bad, but yes. So let's suppose this is a bucket. Okay. So it says the weight of a bucket full of water. That means the bucket is full of water. And after containing water, the weight of the bucket is, okay, let's just draw the water in different colors, that it will look more interesting. So yes, okay, so yes. So it says two conditions given. One is a weight of a bucket full of water. When it's full, it weighs like 16 1/2 kg. There is given another condition, that is if 1/4 of the bucket contains water weighing 5 1/4 kg. That means we are given another question. It's the same bucket. Okay, so it's the same bucket. So when the 1/4, that means 1 2 3. So when just this portion is filled with water, the weight becomes 5 1/4 kg. So let's just think. So if it is said that the weight of a bucket, that means the weight of a bucket full of water, that means including the water. That means including the water. Water has a fixed weight, but you just think the bucket itself has a fixed weight, and we are to determine the weight of the empty bucket. That means in this case, total bucket, that means the empty bucket plus total portion of water, that means one whole portion of water, equal to this kg. Again, for this case, we have just this amount of water, and also it includes the weight of the bucket. So bucket plus 1/4 water, portion of water, this equal to this. So let's think, if we just subtract bucket plus this amount of water, that means the whole water, minus, if we subtract this amount from this amount, that means if we subtract this amount from this amount, what we will get? So if we subtract this, so we will get, okay, what we will get? We will get this water will be subtracted from this. That means we will get amount of water equal to this section. That means 1/3/4. That means 1 minus 1/4 portion of water. So we will get the water containing to this portion. But if we just subtract this from this, as like the portion of water is to be deducted, as well as the weight of bucket is also be deducted, because it has a certain weight. We are deducting the whole weight of the bucket plus this amount of water. So what we will get? We will just get the amount of water that contain in that weights in just this 1 by 3 by 4th portion. So we will get nothing like 0, because we are not getting the weight of the bucket, because while deducting this from this, we are also deducting the weight of bucket, the whole weight of bucket. So thus in this way we will just get the weight of the water containing in weight of just water, not the weight of bucket plus water, just the weight of the water in this section. So if we just get the amount of water in this section, so we can easily find out the total amount of water, that means total whole amount of water in the bucket without the weight of the bucket. So once we just get the weight of the total water, we will just deduct this from this, that means one total portion of water, that means from here, that this one, that means weight of the bucket plus water. Then if we just subtract, we will just get the weight of our empty bucket. So I hope you are clear with the process, the whole thing. So I am just doing the math. By doing the math, you will be more clear. So let's do it. So yes. So in our question, we are going to write solution. So weight of bucket plus 1 portion water, 1 or whole portion, it's called whole portion actually, water, equal to 16 1 by 2 kg, that means 16 to 2 is 32, 32 and 1 33 by 2 kg. Again 1 by 4 of the bucket contains, so weight of bucket plus 1 by 4 portion of water equal to 5 4 is 20 21 21 by 4 kg. So now we will deduct these two. So weight of the bucket, we will put subtract sign here. So these two are omitted because so we just get left over 1 weight of 1 minus 1 by 4th portion water equal to this minus this, so 33 by 2 minus 21 by 4, we are getting LCM is 4, 4 2, 66 minus 21, so here we get 615, 6 to 45 by 4 kg. So this is the weight of 1 minus 2, you are getting 4 minus 1, that is 3 by 4th portion. Therefore, weight of 1 whole portion water equal to 45 by 4 into, I am just writing directly, just it will be 45 by 4 divided by multiplied by this one. So like it's just the unitary method, so it will be 45 by 4 divided by this one. I am just writing directly by changing the sign, so this will be like this. So 45 by 3 kg. So it will be the weight of whole bucket. So now we will just determine the weight of the weight of the bucket. Therefore, weight of empty bucket will be just this minus this, that is the bucket plus water, full water, minus just full water. So it's the amount of full water. So we are just deduct bucket plus full water minus full water. That means 33 by 2 minus 45 by 3. So here we get 6. Divide 6 divided by 2, we get 3. So 99 minus, and we are getting 90. So 9 minus 6 equal to 3 by 2. If we just convert it into a mixed fraction, we get 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 kg. Okay. So this is our required weight of the empty bucket. So it's a very easy as well as conceptual math. It might come in your exam. So you need to just be very clear with the concept of the math. So that's it. So let's move forward. Okay. So it says, show that the product of the fractions 5 1 by 4 and 2 1 by 8 is equal to the product of their LCM and HCF. We know it will be actually HCF. It's a printing mistake of the book. Let's just ignore it. So yes, we know that product of two numbers is equal to the product of their LCM and HCF. So we have learned from exercise in the previous exercises that the product of two numbers is equal to their product of LCM and HCF. So in this math we are just required to show that in case of fraction, this thing also just happens. That means the product of fraction 5 1 by 5, this product of these two fractions is equal to the product of their LCM and HCF. So here just prove the statement, the general statement. That means the required formula that we already know. So we have to just show this. So let's just do. So firstly we will find out their product, and then we will show that their LCM and HCF, and then we will find out LCM and HCF of the two fractions, and then we will multiply them and just show that these their product is equal to their LCM and HCF. So solution: product of the given two fractions equal to, okay, so 5 4 is 20, 21 by 4, 8 2 is 16, 16 and 1, 17 by 8. 17 by 8 equal to, here we are getting, so let's just do the multiplication. 21 into 17, 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 1 1 is 1, 1 2 is 2, so 7, 5, 3, 357, 357 by 8 4 is 32. So their product is this, and okay, 7 is 0, 4 and 1 5. Yes, it's correct. Okay. And okay, now we are going to find out the LCM of these two fractions. So LCM of 21 by 4 and 17 by 8 equal to, okay, so LCM of 21 and 17 will be just their multiplication because they have no common factor. So it will be 357, and we know for finding out the LCM of a fraction we need to do the LCM of the numerator and HCF of the denominator. So HCF of 8 and 4 will be 4 because their highest common factor is 4. Okay. Then HCF of 21 by 4 and 17 by 8 equal to, so HCF of 21 and 17, so 821 and 70 has no common factor in between them, so it will be 1. And LCM of 4 and 8 will be 8. So product of their HCF and LCM will be equal to 357 by 4 into 1 by 8. So 357 into 1 is 357 and 8 into 4 we are getting 32. So here we can see the required product of the LCM and HCF is equal to the product of the two given fractions. Therefore, product of the fraction is equal to the product of their LCM and HCF, that is 357 by 32 short. So it's a very easy math. So I hope you are very clear with this math.